Hello, good morning. Welcome to the Football Encyclopedia. This is the home of global football. Welcome to Football Encyclopedia, the home of global football. Well, today I want to talk about the Super Falcons of Nigeria. I want to say congratulations. I know a lot of people have congratulated the Super Falcons already for their achievements in the WAFCON 2025, but this would be a special moment for me also to say well done to the Super Falcons of Nigeria. You've actually done the nation immensely proud, and obviously I want to say also that what has brought the Super Falcons of Nigeria their greatest achievement is their focus. That female football international team were very focused. Even when they were losing 2-0 to Morocco, I could still see the focus was there. They never gave up. And focus is very important. They were determined, always. So it's like the Super Falcons, they know what they came to achieve in the Maroc 2025 WAFCON football competition. They were determined. The Super Falcons were determined to get nothing less than a gold medal, to come back home to Nigeria, Abuja, with triumph and the golden trophy. So as this picture shows, you can see that the players are full of joy. You go Super Falcons. They're full of jubilation. And I want to say that our country, Nigeria, also, if everybody, every citizen in Nigeria, if they stay focused and if they stay determined, the whole country and the whole citizens can be full of joy also and jubilations. So there's a message that the Super Falcons are sending to the nation and to the rest of the world, that if you're determined and focused, the sky's your limit. The Super Falcons of Nigeria, they are positive, man. They're a positive female football team. Each player was working hard for one another, and that's why they got the result. Never forget, Nigeria is a massive country. We're talking about 220 million individuals living in the same country. We're talking about 240 million. That's a lot. It's a massive country. And also, Nigeria is a great country. So the Super Falcons of Nigeria, the female international football team, have set the standards for both female and male. Don't matter if you're Super Eagles, it don't matter if you're a cab driver, it don't matter if you're a farmer, the standards has been set. There's no more excuses. You should say to yourself, if the Super Falcons of Nigeria can do it, so can I and so can you. You know, it's true because Nigeria is a feared global name. And like I said, the standards has been set. We're not talking about America here. We're not talking about England here. We're not talking about Switzerland. We're not talking about Holland. We're talking about the great Nigeria here. It's a feared global name. I told you that. Pastor Ojimba Alex told you that. 240 million is not a joke. And I obviously think it's about time that Nigeria won something. I know it's the females that have done it, and they have actually won the tournament. But honestly speaking, it's about time that Nigeria won something, you know. It's about time the great country had something to shout about. It's true. Nigeria has too much talent. I went to primary school in Nigeria, so I know what I'm talking about. Nigeria has too much talent. And the Super Falcons victory on the international stage is the beginning of things to come, because there's more confidence all around the country and all around the continent. So the Super Falcons of Nigeria, you have made the continent proud. You have made the African continent proud. And you have to be proud of yourselves as well. Of course, you have to be proud of yourselves. 10 times WAFCON champions. You're the best female football team in Africa. And soon you're going to be recognized as the best football female team in the world. I feel like Nigeria and England, when it comes to female football, are neck and neck. But I still feel like Nigeria is the better team. But time will tell. As far as I'm concerned, the Super Falcons of Nigeria are the best female team in the world. In this WAFCON 2025, the women played with heart and desire. And that's what you need. You need heart and desire. And I want to say also congratulations to the Nigerian coach. Because to assemble and organize the women's football team to play football like they did, I gotta say respect to the coach as well. He's a local coach, he's an organized coach, and he's a winner, without a doubt. So more grace to the coach, Mogudu. More grace to the coach, Mogudu. Nigeria have a great coach. And not only did Nigeria have a great coach, I watched the final, the highlights, and I saw that Nigeria have great individual players. Female individual great players, like Okoronkwo. Yeah, she played with skill and she's creative. I think in the final, she scored a goal and she set up 2. She's coming across like an attacking midfielder, so she's a great individual female player. Respect to Okoronkwo for putting on an amazing performance. I see that they've got another player there who goes by the name of, that's the captain. Is it Abaji? Yeah, Abaji, I don't know. But it seems that she got speed on the right flank. And she got like European experience. She's very dangerous and very experienced. So she's another great Nigerian female footballer that I picked up with great individual ability. Another one I noticed that is a good player is Alozie. Yeah, watching her game, she got good control, a good touch, and she can deliver the ball like crosses. You need that in a game. And she crosses the ball early. Good professional, good performance. Plays for the team, very determined. Respect to Alozie. Yeah, great individual team player. And another one that caught my eye, her name is Plumtree or something like that. Yeah, Plumtree. That's her name. She's a solid defender. And she played for Nigeria with all her heart. And that's what you need in a game. It don't matter if she's been dribbled or beaten. She knows her job, basically. She knows her role in the team. Great role model for Nigeria. Yeah, she knows the game. Respect to Plumtree as well. The Nigerian female team, they really came to put on a show. And I think what got the Super Falcons across the line in WAFCON 2025 is like, they didn't want to give up the title. They had something to fight for. So like I said, enough love and enough respect to the WAFCON winners of 2025. The common goal for the Super Falcons was to win. And they genuinely achieved it. I want you to understand that in this life, without hunger and belief, you achieve nothing. So I want to say the Super Falcons of Nigeria, you made us proud, and you go, girls. The Football Encyclopedia, the home of global football, respects and salutes the Super Falcons of Nigeria. Yeah, that's right.